Hey guys, welcome back to the Wild Dog Project 365, episode 91. First day of Breast Cancer Awareness Week, or month, I should say. So, of course, we're sporting our pink here today. I've been so happy to introduce one of my mentors, somebody that's had a huge part of my life, kind of pretty much taught me just about everything I know. Dr. Gregory Dorr. We're going to be able to do a taping, a kinesiology tape job that he kind of invented. So I get to do that on him. I'm super stoked about being able to do that and to be able to tape, somebody that has taught me along the way. So anyway, here we're going to go over it and we'll kind of go from there.
Well, today, just because it is the start of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, we decided, or I should say Dr. Szymanski decided, to do what we call the breast cancer bow taping job. And it's a tape job that we do for general patellar stability. It's that kneecap that's just a little floppy. It moves around in a lot of different directions and doesn't have a problem just in a single direction. So we have a very specific test that we do for this to determine whether this tape job will be effective. And Dr. Szymanski is going to demonstrate that right now. And we're going to do a squat test associated with it. So this is a person who does a squat, and while doing a squat, and again, you don't have to look like a perfect squat. This isn't a squat that you're going to be lifting. This is just a squat to provoke pain. So as I go into that squat, if all of a sudden I'm noticing pain in my knee or generally around that kneecap, he's going to do a certain vector positioning of his hand, which you can start now.
Right, so basically, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my fingers and I'm going to cup it around his kneecap, aka patella. I'm going to give him that little bit of that grandma's knee that we like to call it. And I'm going to have him squat one more time for me, okay? And basically what we're looking at doing, we're looking at seeing if he squats and it hurt before, and then he squats a second time, as I cup the knee, cause that grandma knee like that, I'm pinching both sides of the patella, aka kneecap, right? And that reduces the pain. This is the tape job that we're going to use for them. So we're teaching you guys not just how to tape, but why we're taping here, okay? And what would fire this knee up, Dr. D?
Oh, God, this could be a lot of different things. Obviously, our runners are going to have things like this, but a lot of big problems that we have associated with patellar femoral pain syndromes or patellar tracking disorders are actually imbalances within the body. So that could be anything from different changes in mechanics in the foot, but one of the common things that we see associated with muscular imbalances are going to be associated with weak glutes, tight adductors, maybe a tight iliotibial band as well. And all of these things, as we like to call in the office, they're seesaws that are out of balance. If one seesaw tips up, the other ones are down. And what we want to try and do in our soft tissue world is actually rebalance all those seesaws. And what Tim's going to do right now with the tape job is going to basically give you the support needed so that you're not having the pain while going through rehab and going through your functional activities.
Right, and we know that CrossFitters do not ever get any imbalances. Right, so anyway, here's the way that we're going to test, measure this tape job. We're going to take our roll of tape, right? Wrap it around the kneecap like such with the knee bent so we can have our athlete sitting, okay? It's going to go about a third of the way up the bottom of the leg here, okay? So, about right to there. I already pre-cut this for time. I sound like one of those guys on the cooking channel. Like, you start stirring stuff together and then boom, and it's just done. They pop the next one out of the oven. So what I did is I took my pre-cut one, ripped it in half in the middle, right? And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my two fingers and I'm going to just roll back about an inch on each side. All right, guys, here's our quick lesson. We have 100% stretch, 0 stretch. We're going to go somewhere in the middle of that, okay? I'm going to take his kneecap and where it is that little bump that we call the tibial tuberosity. I'm going to kind of split that right in the middle. And I'm just going to take about 60 to 75% of that stretch, go across that kneecap like such. Rubbing on both sides, okay? Now I need to be able to use the next parts of the tail to kind of direct this. I'm trying to get out of your way so you can see this. Like such. And then come up and around. And then same thing on the other side. Direct to come up and around. You'll notice that I kind of used a little bit of leeway with that tape. I kind of gave myself some gripping room or some stretching room. If you don't peel it off like real close, it doesn't really work that well. You guys have to give yourself some room. And then just kind of rub it to activate the adhesive, right? And then stand for me. And you're going to see that recreates that same grandmother's knee that we were just testing with before. Guys, obviously this will stick a little bit better if you rub it in a little bit quicker, a little bit more before you have somebody stand up. You want to let the tape adhese for about 30-45 minutes before activity.
Before activity.
So don't do it just 5 minutes right before you start. Okay.
Now, this is also that great tape job that you might want to use if you have your friends or family members going out for a breast cancer walk or run. And also, just to give, we're obviously wearing Dr. Szymanski's WAD Doc shirts, pink in color for breast cancer awareness. If you're looking to give some support to this, go to thewaddoc.com and you can get these shirts, which are, I'll let you explain where the money's going to.
Yeah, guys, all proceeds go towards the Gene Coleman Foundation. What we're going to try to do is raise about $1,000, give them all the cash at the end of the month. So, guys, just make sure you can jump on the site, grab them, show your support, and we'll keep on trucking, see if we can do something for this. Guys, thanks so much for coming on tonight, and thanks for following us. Until next time, we're optimizing function to optimize performance.